high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the small forward position.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Adams, and he lays it straight in.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Bane. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards passes to Towns.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
It's his first trip to the line.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bane. Rebound, Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. From downtown. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Left side, Bane. Morant against Edwards. Back to Bane. Beyond the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And here's Edwards from past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Gobert. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Bane kicks to Morant. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Stolen by McDaniels. Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now, here's Bane. Misfires on the corner three.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Second chance effort. Gobert, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Brooks. And Adams kicks to Bane. Jackson finds Bane. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Russell. Had a hand on it.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant drives in. Bain passes to Adams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For three, Edwards. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
Anthony Edwards has been... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota? At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Towns. Russell dishes to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Bain, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
To the paint. The kick out to Towns. Over Brooks. And it's Towns missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jackson passes to Bain. Out to Brooks. Back to Bain. Over Gobert. Bain, no good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Bain passes to Jackson. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Now, here is Russell. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Jackson in the corner. Over Towns. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Jackson. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
Now McDaniels, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Offensive rebound. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. They shoot again. Edwards can't hit.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Brooks kicks to Bain. Brooks, the pass to Bain. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Bain. Fires the 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And Adams with the slam.
Have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
For three, Edwards. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. The pass to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Here's Reed. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morant kicks to Bain. For the 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
If anybody has questioned why Ja Morant went 2nd overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Here's Reed. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And
48. Fans, get ready for the double lucky.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Prince out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. And there's the drive. Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Jones in the post. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's McLaughlin. No good. Good work defensively by Jones. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Prince. Jones. No one around him. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Prince. And the layup is good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Aldama. From deep. No good there. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Reed the pass to Noel. Drains the three-pointer. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Conchar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Aldama. Shot clock at 3. A 3. It's hauled in by Noel.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Green. They double him with Green. Here's McLaughlin. Misses the three. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 11-point game. They kick it out to Green. There's the three. It's hauled in by Noel. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside, and Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. They kick it out to Green. To halt the run. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota leading by 13.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The pass to Noel. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Anderson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Conchar, the pass to Jones. And they pick up 2. That's 7 points for Tyus Jones.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And far from the best shot. But all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Jones kicks to Green. Over to the wing. Here's Aldama. Trying to answer back. But that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Ball's knocked loose. Reed.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Right side Jones. The 19-foot shot, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Green, and it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. That shot no good. Minnesota leading by 14. Edwards passes to Towns. Outside Russell. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Tillman. He kicks it to Green. And stolen by Russell. There's the lob to Towns. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. McDaniels defending. Here's Conchar. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Going inside. They get the rebound. Towns finds McDaniel. Now Russell. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Aldama. Shoots over Towns. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves leading by 16. Edwards passes to Gobert. Out to Russell. Dishes it to Edwards. Lets it go with a three. And it's Russell missing. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Green passes to Jones. Here's Aldama. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. It's Russell with the drive. Towns kicks to Edwards. Over Bain. Another miss by Minnesota.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
They get a hand on it, and they double up Morant. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Here's Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and kicks it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bain with the bucket.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside, Towns. He dishes it to Edwards. Outside, Russell. Sweet move. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Brooks kicks to Bain. And that one goes long.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Rudy Gobert.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Bain following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jacks up a three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. And the pass to Edwards. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business.
Are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter.
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the one. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display from both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now here's Wall. For three, Covington. First shot won't go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Wall against Morant. Right side Wall. Leonard on the wing. kicks it to George. Clock is at 3. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, Bain. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Stolen by Jackson. Adams with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. From outside the arc. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, the pass to Bain. Second chance effort. And it's Memphis with another.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Morant against Wall. Leonard outside. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Memphis leading. Bain, the pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Adams with a screen on George. Bain finds Morant. Here's Adams. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Bain. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. George. That shot, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside for Morant. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team.
And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Lets the 3 fly. Adams grabs the miss. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
On the wing, Bain. Jackson outside. The offensive rebound. Adams, shot's good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George for 3. No good there. Brooks outside. Here's Bain. Ooh, nice D from George. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
George for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. And Wall pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Covington finds Zubac. Now here's Wall. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, BA. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard passes to George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Bain against George. Here's Morant. Shot blocked. Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant, pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
13.
Up top, Wall, hounded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. Wall, the pass to George.
I love how aggressive Bain is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Shoots from the baseline. Covington grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Wall against Morant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. 51 seconds left in the second quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Moran against Wall. Now here's Leonard. Tight defense on him. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
Second free throw, no good.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's George. He has 6. Outside Covington. Leonard outside.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
Here's Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
George for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Ja Moran has done in this game.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Nicholas Batum out there with Marcus Morris. And it's man in at the small forward position. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Outside, Green. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. On the wing, Conchar. The shot off that time. The Clippers trail. Jackson, pass to Powell. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Morris for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Conchar. Back to Green. Fires the 3. Batum pulls it in. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Powell's shot is off. And the Grizzlies shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Tillman. Banked it in off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jackson against Jones. Jackson, the pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morris for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Now here's Powell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jackson outside. Stolen by Jones. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Tillman. The rebound by Jackson. 1:53 left in the third quarter here. Morris passes to Batum. For 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Green. Here's Tillman. To the inside. Conchar, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Jackson. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Conchar. Foul covers. Pass to Jones. And here is Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to man. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Back to Jackson. For 3, Powell. Grizzlies with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Los Angeles shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's Mann. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That one's wide left. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies up by 7. All right, we're going to... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Covington, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. And stolen by Covington. Zubac passes to George. Right side wall. Back to George. The 3-ball. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
And we talk about George's confidence. When you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Outside for Brooks. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Covington. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
The Clippers grab the miss. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Leonard finds Wall. Here's Covington. Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And stolen by Covington. It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Bain, the pass to Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Wow! Crazy good!
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Out to Leonard. George outside. Jacks up at 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bain with it. Checked by Wall. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Morant against Wall. Pass to George. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And George with the basket on the assist from Wall. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Paul George loves these situations. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to deliver.
Jackson against Covington. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Covington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, a very dependable free throw shooter. You don't want Covington at the line at this point if you're the opposition.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that ties this game up.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Pass to Morant. Down low. Here's Jackson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Up top, George. Guarded by Bain. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. Shakes him. And the dunk by Leonard.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Leonard outside. To the right wing. Bain against Wall. Kicks it to George. From deep three-point range. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Jackson finds Bain. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside for Morant.
Oh, nicely timed by Wall. Just so gifted with tremendous length at his position.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's get loud, fans. Stand up. Already time on clock. Make some noise. Pick them up.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wall's got his 4th rebound in this one. George passes to Wall. To take the lead. He can't hit that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. On the wing, Bain. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Looking to get back on track. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
Desmond Bain.
And the second free throw is good.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Wall, driving to the basket. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Bain, pass to Adams. George with a steal. Leonard, left side. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Bain. No one near him. And right through it goes!
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Fires the 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Stolen by Wall. Zubac with it. Jackson in his pocket. It's George on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the free throw line, Paul George is usually very consistent. He just can't let mistakes get inside his head.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. Back to Jackson. Launches it. Kept alive. Bain against George. Clock at 6. Back to Bain. Pass to Adams. Stolen by Wall. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Leonard. Outside Wall. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Timeout called. Memphis. They're down by 1. 1 second left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Zubac with the steal. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And sure should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Russell after the basket by Los Angeles. The layup off target.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And it's George finishing it off.
John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
Russell with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Russell's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wall looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Zubac. And here's George for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
Edwards against George. Edwards can't hit. LA has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. George finds Leonard out left to the wing. Passes it to Covington. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
We know Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
For 3, Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Clippers leading by 7 and pushing it up. Here's the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Towns, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Walt. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Outside for George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Timberwolves trail by 10. Russell passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubats. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Edwards can't hit. Here now the Clippers. They're on a 19-7 run. And the dunk by Covington.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
A deep 3 from Leonard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. That quarter had to take over. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Leonard the pass to Covington. Leonard inside. Working on McDaniels. Leonard finds Zubats. Back to Leonard. George with the ball. Tries it again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. Gobert, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on Towns.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Clippers leading by 9. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
George against Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Wall kicks to George. And the three off target. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's the pass to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Wall attacking. The layup missed. Timberwolves trail by 9.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Wow, the vertical on display by John Wall. My goodness.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Stolen by Zubac. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Edwards against George. And the rejection by Zubac. Covington finds Wall. And here's George. Edwards defending. From outside the arc. And rebounded by McDaniel. Timberwolves trail by 12. Towns high post. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
Takes it out to Covington. They get it again. Zubac the pass to Wall. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Leonard, and the rejection by Towns. Edwards with it. Now Covington defending. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And finished off by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
And Wall kicks to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. Bucket is good. Zubac has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman? Rudy Gobert, excellent at converting while getting hit.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And so we conclude the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 24. The Clippers, 34.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Morris is out there with Batum, and it's man in at the small forward. Batum, that shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Powell finds Jackson. Here's Batum, guarded by Reed. The three ball. And Nicholas Batum with the three. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Noel, guarded by Powell. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. Passes it to Reed. The Clippers grab the miss. To the inside. Man passes to Batum. Stolen by Anderson. At the top of the key, Reed. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
Both free throws good from Reed. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
The kick out to Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Out to Morris. The tray. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves trail by 8. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. Now the Clippers moving it up. The rebound by Prince. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Doors of an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
Noel passes to Reed. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Now here's Jackson, guarded closely.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
In the corner, Powell with it. Changes up, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Russell from long range. Towns dishes to Gobert. It's deflected.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Connects from three-point range. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
There's McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. A shot by McDaniels. No good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Morris right side. Feeds it to Batum. It's stolen by Gobert. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Clock is at 3. Here's Leonard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. All with the steal. George looking around. Covington kicks to Leonard. Back to Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Wall passes to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Wall. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead. The Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Towns, a screen on George. And Towns throws it down.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And Wall kicks to George. Hits the 3-point bomb. George has got 21 in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Clippers leading by 13. The dish to Covington. The Clippers keep it alive. Leonard looking around. Here he goes. The 3 from George. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell passes to Gobert. Edwards inside. He's covered by Leonard. Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Russell against Wall. Up top, Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Down low. Here's Gobert. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First team foul.
That free throw missing.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. And he drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 14. Edwards passes to Towns. Off on the layup. Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Clippers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Now Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Covington. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
We expect this one to be intense, with two very athletic teams giving their all to capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced, energetic game, running hard, trying to score easy buckets, and that will lend itself to the conditioning level perhaps being the difference in who comes out on top.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gobert. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Brooks finds Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson with room to fire. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Towns. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Bain. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Pass to Morant. Here's Adams, defended by Gobert. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Bain. Rebound Minnesota. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. From 10 feet away. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Bain. Outside Morant. Bain against Edwards. Outside Bain. Over Edwards. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. Russell pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Jackson on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. Towns passes to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Left side, Russell. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Bain finds Jackson. Gobert against Adams. Here's Jackson. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Second chance shot. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Morant gets double-teamed. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Now Adams. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Towns. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Russell to pass to Towns. Edwards for three. He buries it from three. Edwards has got 5 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that.
And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
There's Jackson with the 3, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against Bain. Edwards can't hit.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Morant drawing the double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The commitment and focus. I mean, Adams doesn't let a little contact distract him from his end goal.
McDaniels from long range. No luck on that one. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Brooks drives in, and he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Russell to pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 5 points.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a 3-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in 3-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
Russell to pass to Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Bain. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Russell. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He does not get the second one. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Edwards finds McDaniels. Three-pointer. That one no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Bain, the pass to Morant. Back to Bain. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota shooting it well at 59%. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Tries the spin move from deep. Bain. The rebound by the Timberwolves. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Gobert. Another shot. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Edwards against Morant. Brooks with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over Towns. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. No good on the triple. Anthony Edwards has been on display.
The Grizzlies, 21.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green, and it's Aldama in at the power forward.
Boy, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I'd like to see him attack like that on occasion.
Outside, Anderson. The Grizzlies pull it in. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. On the wing, Noel. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Outside Jones. Outside Green. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jones. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Tillman, and Williams is subbed in for Aldama. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Reed. For 3. McLaughlin's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's Jones. Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And it's McLaughlin missing. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Conchar. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Prince. This one for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Anderson finds Reed. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's McLaughlin, 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed, and stolen by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Now Jones. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Out to the right wing. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Reed. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Reed's gotten his second bucket.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Tries to snap the cold streak.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Reed. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Off target from outside.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Now here's Jones. Here's Conchar. And it's Noel with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Conchar. And it's all from three-point range.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Reed can't hit. Outside, Williams. Just 3 on the clock. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And that one misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
They get it again. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. High arcing shot. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Moran against Gobert. Out to the wing. Jackson for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Edwards against Bain. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Bain finds Morant. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Outside Russell. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Bain, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside McDaniels. Towns passes to Russell. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Up top, Morant, guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Morant. Got a hand on it.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. Russell against Morant. Fires from the wing. The shot by Russell, no good. And here's Memphis. They trail by 14. And it's Morant on the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Russell finds Edwards. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Right side Bain. Corner shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. Here's Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do...
Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Now here's Wall. Covington passes to Wall. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And the handles Covington has are impressive, slicing and dicing through the defense with ease.
Morant kicks to Bain. Morant scanning the floor. And Robert Covington picks up the foul.
Robert Covington.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Morant against Wall. Outside for Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group
that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
At 3 off the mark. It's Covington on the wing. It's George on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Morant against Wall. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Out to Morant. Rocket 6. Back to Brooks. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard finds Zubats. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Bain with it. George picks him up. Here's Morant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now here's Wall. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Morant against Wall. And finished off by Morant.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
All with it. Driving in. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis leading. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Adams trying to free himself up. Bain, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Outside, Covington. Kicks it out to Leonard. Wall up top, guarded by Bain. Offensive rebound, back to Leonard. Pass to Covington. This one for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Covington's got 5.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Bain passes to Brooks. Pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Stolen. Bain kicks to Morant. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. And a wide open look for Bain. No good on the quick 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 1.
And your Clippers Houston team. Here we go, fans.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Clippers trail by 3. And Wall kicks to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Back to Leonard. Now the pass to George. 5 to shoot. Puts up a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Morant passes to Bain. Brooks outside. Knocked away. Takes the three. Rebound by the Clippers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bain for three. And it's sent back by George. Shoots the three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Bain with it. George picks him up. Now here's Wall to the inside. Takes it out to Leonard. Outside, George from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the 3-point line, but all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside for George. Driving inside. Off with the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Clippers trail by 3. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Back to George. Leonard inside, guarded by Morant, and it's Leonard missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Bain. Covington against Jackson. Back to Bain. 6 to shoot. Morant passes to Bain. Over Leonard. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. From deep, George. No good, he missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. The Grizzlies shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Morant. Bain against George. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Here's George, and then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Bain looking around. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, David, thank you.
Your Clippers, 19. The Grizzlies, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Jones in the post. He's against Morris. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Checking into the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, Zaire Williams.
Here's Jackson. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Conchar. Shot clock at 6. Jones kicks to Williams. Here's Conchar. Oh, good on the triple. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jackson passes to Morris. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jones looking for an opening. Powell with the steal. Here's Mann. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And really good hands from Norman Powell to take that one away.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Green, no luck. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clark with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Outside, Jones. To the middle. Great tee that time from Batum. The Clippers trail. Jackson kicks to Morris. Passes to Mann. To the wing right side. Back to Powell. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Powell's got his first basket.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. And here is Green. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Conchar. Clark trying to get open. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Jones against Jackson. Pass to Mann. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Jackson passes to Pop. On deep. Buries it from three-point range. Powell's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
You can't let Powell find shots at the arc like that, especially when he's got that kind of rhythm.
Jones against Jackson. Jones, the pass to Conchar. From the arc. No good that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. The pass to Mann. This is his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Outside, Jones. Outside, Green. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
How about Norman Powell and his vertical prowess there?
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now, Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Conchar, the pass to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. They get it back. Pass to Mann. And the wide-open shot from him. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over,
the third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Outside, Covington sinks the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Conchar, the pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Covington with the steal. All with it. George with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Wall. And the rejection by Clark. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from George. Leonard with no one around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brooks, the pass to Bain. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Wall kicks to Covington. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bain passes to Adams. He gets it in there. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space. A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Now here's Wall. Outside, Covington. On the wing, George launches it. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. George passes to Wall. It's Covington on the wing. All taking his time here. This is it to Zubats. Stolen by Brooks. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Bain. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Leonard attacking. Takes it out to Covington. Outside, Wall. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
And the rejection by Zubats. Covington finds Wall. Now Leonard. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Probably a little closer than they. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Slot. And for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubats, and it's Wall in at the point. Now here's Wall, outside Covington. The kick out to Wall. Leonard for three. No good. Outside Russell. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, this shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Out to Covington. Pass to George. Releases from 15. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Gobert with it. It's stolen by Wall. Covington with it. Towns covering. Now Zubats. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a three. McDaniels with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Towns. Rebound by the Clippers.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Ball against Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. Right side McDaniels. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
Up top Wall. Outside Covington. The three. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota in the lead. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Gobert. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Zubats. It's stolen away. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Covington. Back to Wall. Here's George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Anthony Edwards.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
First team.
He hits the second from the line. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. It's stolen by Leonard. Covington passes to George. From deep. Out to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Now here's Wall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The three, George drains the triple.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
McDaniels from long range. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Russell against Wall. Gobert throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
A seasoned vet, Rudy Gobert, a double-double machine.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Wall, and he converts the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
George against Edwards. Shoots over George. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
5 ticks left now in the first quarter. The three, Covington. That shot is off. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Here's George. McDaniels with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect.
The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Leonard's got 5.
Getting all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
Pass to Towns from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Covington, inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Russell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Yeah, love when Russell attacks defenses, charging with tenacity and making them compromise.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Wall against Russell. Wall, no good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Russell, that's good.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Edwards against George. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Towns. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. George outside. Pass to Wall. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard with the ball. 1:43 left in the first half. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Russell finds McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Towns, a screen on Wall to the inside. Towns can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Here's George. Good D by Gobert. Edwards with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Wall against Russell. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's stolen by Leonard. Covington, he's open. Minnesota with a rebound. Russell finds McDaniels. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Marcus Morris out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Picked it out of midair. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Batum. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Now Reed. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Noel. Powell covers. Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Prince. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 3. McLaughlin.
Tremendous defense. Reggie has the quickness to stay on the ball and the long reach to affect the shot.
It's Powell on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morris. Here's man. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Anderson. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Check out the urgency Powell has in transition. Hustling back to finish the play.
And Minnesota calls time here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Jackson, right side. Here's man. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both good from the line that time. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Jackson down low. Out to Powell. Here's Batum. McLaughlin with the rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Pass to Noel. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Minnesota.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Anderson against Morris. Powell with a steal. Down low. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Driving in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Noel. Powell covers. Anderson can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Shoots inside, and he gets it to go. Batum's gotten his first points in this one.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Pass to McLaughlin. Over to the wing. Prince down low. Jackson on him. Now Reed. To the paint. Rebound by the Clippers.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Morris can't hit. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Powell pulls it in. Jackson on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Minnesota finishing. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. And it's Russell in at the point. Timberwolves shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. Edwards finds Towns. Here's Gobert. Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Ball with it. Towns covering. Inside. Here's Covington. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Covington's gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Russell, that's good.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
Outside wall. Zubac finds Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Wall. George outside. Launches a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And we're about... Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Russell against George. Leonard for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Edwards for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Leonard. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
McDaniels from long range. They get it back. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for 3. It doesn't go for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
George with the bucket.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Edwards against George. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Back to Russell to the left side wing. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's Edwards on the wing. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Towns finds Russell. McDaniels from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. Back to Leonard. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.